Hi, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing probably the most chaotic moving vlog that you've ever seen in your life. We're kind of just gonna like move our stuff into the garage, just like leave it there because we're still finishing up some projects in the house and we want to get those done before we start moving all the big furniture in. So we're gonna be focusing on the master bedroom so that we can move our bed in because we need somewhere to sleep tonight. So it's so weird because we've been in this apartment for the last 3 years and we're moving out. So like this morning I was like, oh my gosh, this is our last morning in our apartment like ever. So that's really exciting. We've been working on removing the popcorn ceilings in our house and we're both like really hurting. So this should be interesting because we're doing a U-Haul, we're doing everything ourselves just to save money, and we honestly don't have that much stuff. We live in a 1-bedroom apartment right now, so there's not that much furniture to move. So we're really just gonna focus on the big furniture today. The bed, the couch, the dressers. The rest we can take later if we don't get to it. We only have the U-Haul for 6 hours today, so I'm hoping that we can get like a majority of these boxes and furniture and stuff and just have a couple things to come back for, because I do have to come back and clean the apartment. So I will be back either way. But yeah, last night was our last night in our apartment, so we're really excited. But I thought the perfect shirt to wear for today would be my friend's shirt. If you know, you know. This is the most perfect shirt for moving a couch. I feel like if you own this shirt and you're not wearing it when you move a couch, then what are you doing? Aaron just went to go get us Starbucks, so he's gonna drop that off and then go pick up the U-Haul, and then we're gonna start moving, so let's do it. All right, we gotta stretch. We're doing yoga.
We gotta keep our sanity.
We're also really sore. Our neighbor saw us struggling with the mattress and helped us, so that was really nice of him, but I don't know if I could have gotten it down. It was just awkwardly shaped. It wasn't that heavy, it was just like, there was no good way to hold it.
You could have done it, babe.
Thanks. I don't know. All right.
I was thirsty.
We needed a break. Trenta, pink drink for both of us. Aaron also loves a good pink drink, so there you go. And Jersey Mike's. Come on, let's go. I don't know if she can jump that high. She's looking up like, I can't get in. All right, it's all empty. So it is now 6:30. We are just now returning the U-Haul, so it was a very harrowing day. I didn't film a lot after we were unloading things at the house because we could not get our mattress up the stairs and it was kind of a nightmare. We have a king-size mattress and it literally just like did not fit. We had to like fold it in half to get it like up this certain part of the stairs, so it was kind of a nightmare and took forever, and we were both like so done after that. So luckily that was like one of the last things we did. Now we're just gonna work on this little house project that we're doing, which I'll include in a different vlog, which is my like little home reno vlog. I guess I will touch base with you when I start unpacking everything. It is a couple weeks later. We've moved into our house and we're just trying to get settled as much as possible. But I thought this vlog could be a kind of a mixture of our moving process and getting organized in our new house. So today we're gonna do some organizing. Honestly, the move was so chaotic. We tried to save money by doing a U-Haul. Never again. Was awful. Would not recommend. A lot of our furniture was extremely heavy and we had to carry it down from our 3rd floor apartment and then move it into our house, and some of the furniture, of course all the heavy furniture, had to go upstairs, so I had to haul it up the stairs. Our mattress didn't fit up the stairs. It was a hot mess, so would not recommend. Hopefully that is the last time we ever have to do a U-Haul. But now that we live in a bigger space, I mean we have a lot more stuff, so hopefully when we move we just hire movers, but would not recommend. But I'm glad it's done and we're so happy that we're in our new house, but we have a lot of organizing to do. So I thought we would start with the kitchen because I feel like it's like the first room that you really have to get organized to feel like you actually can function and live in your house, because obviously everyone has to cook. We definitely need to do some organizing. So I'll kind of show you what our cabinets are looking like and why it's so chaotic right now. So in this cabinet here, I have all of our mugs, but as you can see, there's just not quite enough shelves. So I have all of the mugs like stacked up on top of each other. So on Amazon, I bought some little shelves that we're gonna put together, and we're gonna kind of like put the shelf in here so we can have 2 rows of mugs, 2 rows of glasses, all of that kind of stuff. And then in these bigger cabinets, I have no idea where these people who lived here put their food because we do not have a pantry, but it looks like there was a shelf here at one point, which is now gone. So we need more shelves because as you can see, like there's all this empty space at the top. So we definitely need to buy some shelves for this cabinet, as well as this cabinet over here has no shelves in it. So all of the food is just like on the bottom shelf, and yeah, there's a lot of space in this cabinet. So I'm gonna order some shelves off Amazon and put at least 2 shelves in here and then 1 shelf in the other cabinet, and hopefully it makes more space. These are the shelves that I got off Amazon, and it looks like it comes with 2 different sizes. If you are putting them in a longer cabinet, like that one, you could maybe like stack them inside each other like that, but since we're doing 1 in each of these shorter cabinets, I think we're just gonna do 1 in each. So I think we are gonna have to put them together, it looks like, because this box is very flat. So I'm guessing we have to put them together, and then we'll kind of start organizing the kitchen a little bit. I almost completely forgot that I got these shelf liners too for the cabinet, so I'm really hoping that I only have to trim, because it comes in this big roll, I'm really hoping I only have to trim the length and not the width to be able to fit in this cabinet. But because the bottom of our cabinet is painted, every time you put a cup there and then like lift it up, it kind of like sticks to the paint. So we're gonna put some liners in the cabinets to prevent that from happening. So hopefully they fit, can cut to size, which is nice, but hopefully we only have to cut the length and not the width, but we'll see. Okay, so I thought it would be easier to kind of pre-cut these little shelf liners for all 3 of these shelves and these shelves over here because they're all the same size. So I did all that, which took kind of a while, but I made like 1 template and used it to measure, which really helped things go faster. But now it's finally time to get this cabinet organized, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. This looks so much better, and I even have room for like more mugs right here, but they're probably in the dishwasher. So plenty of room for all of our mugs now, which is so nice. It definitely gives us more space, and I think this is gonna be so helpful for us to fit all of our stuff in these cabinets. So the shelves I bought on Amazon came with 4. So I used 2 for the mugs, and I think I might use at least 1 other one for this corner cabinet here, because that is where we're keeping all of our spices and some of our like pantry goods. So I think it would be helpful maybe to use the smaller shelf where the spices are to kind of just give a little bit more storage to that little space. We don't have a pantry, so we have to keep all of our food, spices, all of that kind of stuff in our kitchen cabinet. So that's why we're struggling so much with space, is because we had a giant cabinet in our apartment where we stored all of our food, and it went from like floor to ceiling. So we never had any trouble storing our food there. So this has been kind of an adjustment. So this is kind of why I've had to get more creative with how we're storing our stuff. So I think using maybe one of the shelves in the spice cabinet will be helpful. So I'm gonna take everything out, put the liner down, and see what we can do there. This cabinet almost has like, I have so much space now that this cabinet is not even all the way full, which is so nice. That is the first time I've been dealing with that issue, and I'm just like trying to be really mindful about how I organize things, just making sure things are still easy to grab. So I'm putting like all of our baking stuff like down here, things I don't use very often like truffle oil or cooking wine or things like that. I'm putting it all down here because it's not every day that you're baking a cake, so I'm kind of putting all of that kind of stuff down on the bottom. And then I have this lazy Lazy Susan up top just to kind of make all the spices really easy to grab. And I made sure I had plenty of space to like pull it out and that kind of thing. So I think this will be really good. You know, you can always make adjustments to things as you go, but for now, this is gonna do really, really well for us. So I'm really excited that I finally have things like sort of organized. So I actually decided to move on to the bathroom next because it's a little bit of a hot mess. We have just very different types of storage than we had in our old place. So instead of having like a lot of cabinet space, we have 2 big drawers, which is really nice. Instead of having like really skinny little drawers, we have these 2 big drawers, and we just need to better organize them because it's just not really working the way it is. So definitely gonna do some organizing there. I'm also gonna put up a new shower curtain. So we had actually bought one because Bed Bath & Beyond was closing and having these really good sales. So we bought a really nice curtain and liner. But then when we moved in, there was a brand new one. I think they bought it for the showings. It had clearly never been used, but it was just kind of flimsy and honestly not really the style we were looking for. So we bought this really cute shower curtain at Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm gonna hang it up with our black curtain rings just because I feel like there's way too much silver and gray in this bathroom. So I want to bring some color and some kind of dimension with some dark shower curtain rings, and I'm hoping it looks good because the pole is actually silver and not black. Like I said, everything is silver in basically this entire house. So I'm wanting to switch some things out for black just to give it more dimension. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, bathroom is next because it is in dire need of some organizing. Okay, so it looks really good. It's a bit wrinkly, but nothing a few steamy showers can't fix. But I think it looks really, really nice. And I like that the shower curtain is a lot thicker. Before, it must have been something with the airflow in her bathroom. It was like pushing the shower curtain like in while I was showering. So it'll be good that this one's nice and thick. So I am trying to make the organizers that I already have work. I think this one is just not gonna offer enough space. So this one actually fits perfectly because it has all these compartments for things that I use every day, and then you can open it and underneath there's more storage for things that I don't use every day, and it actually like opens and all fits in this drawer perfectly. I could honestly even leave it open and put things underneath that I don't use very much, so we'll see. But this is actually gonna work out so perfect for this drawer, so I'm very, very happy with this. So much better. This is what the drawer looks like now, so I'm probably gonna close this because the stuff underneath I don't use every day, and my lotion is not really fitting anywhere, so I think I'm just gonna stick it right behind. So I even have like more space, so I definitely could put some more stuff in here. This is so much better. I mean, you saw what it looked like before, so now I have a nice organized bathroom drawer. Little bit of an impromptu trip, but I'm gonna go head over to IKEA. We desperately need some curtains for our downstairs living room because right now people can totally just see in our house. So we are gonna go to IKEA, get some curtains, and just look around for some other stuff to help kind of get settled into the house, because honestly, who doesn't love just going to IKEA and perusing? It is already almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna try to get there before rush hour hits, and hopefully the way home won't be too bad, but we're gonna go to IKEA and see what we can find. Got myself a pink drink to fuel me for a long IKEA run. I had a free one, so I got a Trenta, which is extremely large. I feel like these have the perfect combo of sugar and caffeine, so whenever I want to be like super productive, I get one. Looks so good. I've actually never tried their pretzels, so we'll see. This is exactly what I needed right now. Okay, IKEA haul, because of course I ended up getting all the way to like the self-service furniture area without buying anything extra other than what I went there to buy. And then I saw that this drawer system that I was planning on buying as part of my new desk, which I'm not ready to buy yet, but I figured I could at least buy the storage unit now, and then later all I have to buy is the top and then the other legs. If you're not familiar with IKEA, you can kind of like custom build desks and drawers and things, so you can kind of customize what what exactly you want your desk to be like. So I want my desk to be storage on one side and then just regular legs on the other side. So the storage I wanted was on sale, so it was $20 off. So I figured, why not just buy it now? I can start using it as storage. And when I'm ready to get my new desk in there, then I can just buy the top and the legs. I did end up buying this little storage unit, which hopefully will help keep everything organized until I'm ready to get my new desk. But what I actually went to IKEA for was these curtains. I tried to order them online. It said they were available for delivery, but when I went to go order them, for some reason, it wouldn't let me deliver them to my house. So I went to IKEA basically to get these curtains. So they're the Hannah Lil set of 2. They are light filtering curtains, meaning they don't really darken the room. They just kind of give you some privacy and help filter the light. I got them for our living room. We have a sliding door that really needs some curtains or something. So I got it for that. It comes with 2, which is really nice. It comes in a couple different lengths. I got the shorter length just because our ceiling is not that tall. But if you have a really tall ceiling, there is a, I think 96 or 98 length, but I just didn't need quite that long of a curtain, so I got the shorter one. So these are the 84-inch curtains, and they're in this really pretty beige color, so I'm really excited to pleat them. I've never pleated curtains before. The back of the curtains are kind of multi-purpose, so you can either slide the rod straight through the curtain, which I don't want to do because I want them to look a little more put together, so I want them to be like pleated. Then I'm gonna hook the pleat hooks onto these little rings that I got. So I got 2 bags of these curtain rings. Comes with a round black curtain ring and then 2 different options of how you can hook it. You can either hook this to the curtain, or you can put this little hook onto the ring and then hook the other end onto your pleat hook, and that way when you're opening the curtains, they slide really nice and easy. So that is what I have in mind, what I have envisioned. I guess we'll see how it actually turns out. I already have a curtain rod. In a perfect world, I would probably get a black curtain rod because I just think it would look really nice and clean, but I already have a curtain rod, so I'm trying to tell myself that the one I have is good enough, and maybe in a couple months we can buy a new one, but for now it's good enough. So I'm really excited to put all this together and kind of get the living room feeling a little bit more private, just because right now there's nothing on the window and I feel like everyone can see in. This is like such adulting. I have never been so excited about curtains before, but I think they're gonna look really nice. So yeah, I think it was a really successful IKEA haul. I am so excited. I think tomorrow I'm going to put together my drawers and also do my pleats for my curtains. We're definitely starting to feel settled, which is nice, but there's still some things to work on. So I'll touch base with you tomorrow and we'll get those couple things done, and hopefully I will feel very accomplished. So this is the current state of our guest bedroom. So it is pure chaos. So I'm gonna put together these drawers from IKEA so that we can help get things kind of organized.